Baby magical animals often develop much more quickly than ordinary animals. They are rarely helpless at birth. Magic quickens growth, balance, and strength. What takes a non-magical creature weeks might take a magical one merely days. Even Dippity, you must have noticed, is growing quicker than a regular kitten, though perhaps not as quick as most magical kittens because of his encounter with the witch.
Her potion didn't hurt him, did it?
No, but he might not have any magical ability beyond being green,
said Mr. Jams.
I don't care,
said Clover stoutly.
He's magic enough for me.
Mr. Jams smiled.
Time will tell if he shows any other magic, but we have no time to waste with the egg. What if it contains a rare mer-turtle that needs to be placed directly into the salt water of the saltiest sea to survive, or a 9-headed bird that needs 9 times the food?
What about the formula the centaur delivered?
Clover asked.
There are a lot of bottles of that.
Nutrient formula will do in a pinch, but it is certainly not as delicious as their natural diet. Unfortunately, Cedric couldn't fulfill my order for phoenix tears. What if the hatchling is some sort of unusual basilisk? A basilisk's bite is fatal, my dear, and the only antidote is those tears.
Clover gulped. She hadn't thought about that. A basilisk was a giant, poisonous snake. If it was a basilisk, maybe her feelings toward it would change. Could she love a creature that could kill her?
The journey shouldn't take me long,
continued Mr. Jams.
I will be back in 3 days from now at the latest.
But Mr. Jams,
started Clover.
No, I know last time I was gone longer than I said I would be, but this time I will be as punctual as possible. You are perfectly capable of looking after the agency. You did it before, and you can do it again. But there are plenty of supplies for the animals. I've made sure of that, and the gnome will take care of the place at night, as always. And just in case, I have left Dr. Nurch's number on the desk. She is a good friend of mine and an outstanding magical animal veterinarian, but I feel certain nothing will happen.
Clover wasn't as sure. Last time, so many things had gone wrong, but she had managed to take care of them in the end. She probably could this time, too. Mr. Jams pulled out his pocket watch.
Oh, cripes and claw-snatch, is that the time? I must be off. Don't forget to keep the egg surrounded with feathers, and turn it twice a day. If you have a chance, you could do some follow-up calls. We should check to make sure the recent adoptions are going well. I'll be back in a fairy's twinkle.
With that, he picked up his suitcase and headed out the door.
Don't forget this,
Clover cried, remembering the toast. Mr. Jams took the piece with a smile.
How did I get by without you? You really are a miracle worker, my dear.
Clover blushed. From the open door, she watched Mr. Jams walk down the path until he disappeared into the woods. Without thinking, Clover put her hand in her pocket, feeling for a lucky charm, forgetting for a moment that she had given those up. She couldn't rely on a charm anyway. She had to make her own luck.